نمفيوت نمشيذي نمبيب نمثواب ونتمين نفري نامذاتي. We are continuing to discuss the letter O, and it is the short O. And the word that we discussed before, which is OY, we're going to review it briefly, and then we'll continue. So OY means one, and Isnaf means two, and Shamt means three. And as I said, you can use these when you start a game, start playing, and you want to say 1, 2, 3. You can say OY, Snaf, Shamt. OY, Snaf, Shamt. Here, if we want to say 11, 12, 13, in Coptic it is 10, 1, 10, 2, and 10, 3. And 10 is meat, so it is meat, OY, means 11. Meat, Isnaf, means 12. Meat, Shamt, is 13. So the difference here is the word meat, which means 10. Okay, if it is 20, it is good. So 21 is good OY. In other words, it's in Coptic it's written, is said 20 and 1. Like English, 21. So in Coptic it's good OY. And then 22 is good Isnaf, and 23 is good Shamt. The next word is Uwab. Uwab. Uwab means holy, or saint, or pure, or innocent. So this word is used a lot in Coptic in different ways. And the first way of using it when we put eighth before it, eighth Uwab. And this when we take it, when it is like an adjective to nouns. So here, the example that I have here, it is P epnevma eth Uwab. Epnevma means spirit, and eth Uwab, holy. So in other words, when we say the Holy Spirit, we say P epnevma eth Uwab. The word epnevma comes first. It's not like English. English, you put the adjective first and then the noun, but in Coptic it can be either way, but here we use it P epnevma eth Uwab, means the Holy Spirit. Also, eth Uwab can be used for saints, to address saints, or to say the names of saints. So for the different uses, I have here 3 types of use. The first one is fi eth Uwab, with fi here. And this fi eth Uwab, this is for the singular masculine. In other words, for men saints. If the saint is a man or a boy, then we call him fi eth Uwab. Fi eth Uwab. For a lady or a girl saint, it is theta. Fi eth Uwab. So fi eth Uwab for the men or boy saints, Fi eth Uwab for a girl or women saints, and Ni eth Uwab for the plural. The plural can serve for both of them. So here are examples. When we say about Saint Mina, we can say Fi eth Uwab Mina. Fi eth Uwab Mina means Saint Mina. Sometimes you hear the word Pi Agios Mina. The difference between these two is that Agios is a Greek word. Agios is a Greek word. The P, which is the definite article, this is Coptic, P Agios, but the word Agios itself is a Greek word. But the Coptic equivalent is Fi eth Uwab. So Fi eth Uwab Mina, just Saint Mina. About Saint Mary, we can say Fi eth Uwab Maria. Fi eth Uwab Maria. You hear in the church many, many times, we say Ti Agia Maria, but Agia is a Greek word. A Greek word. So, but the T here, this T, is Coptic, is the definite article for feminine. So Ti Agia actually is a mixed word, Coptic and Greek. Like Pi Agios, it's a mixed word, Coptic and Greek. But the pure Coptic word is Fi eth Uwab. So it's Fi eth Uwab Maria means Saint Mary. Here also, Ni eth Uwab, this is for plural. Ni eth awab and te pai ehou means the saints of this day. Ehou means day, and pi means this. So it is the saints of this day. Ni eth awab and te pai ehou. Also, you can hear this in church sometimes like ni agios, ni agios. But the same thing, agios is a Greek word. The Coptic equivalent is ni eth awab. Ni eth awab and te pai ehou means the saints of this day. The next word is owib. And owib means a priest. And this title was given to Aaron the priest, Zechariah the priest. So Aaron, it's in Coptic Aaron, P owib, or Zacharias, P owib. So owib, some people think that it is derived in a way from the word owab, but it is given to the priests in general, priesthood in general, or priesthood. We'll take a little break, and we will be back in a minute. Nofri again, Namadati, we are back, and we are discussing the word owib, which means a priest in general sense. And as I said, there's examples of a priesthood in the Bible. Aaron P owib, which is Aaron the priest, and Zacharias P owib, which is Zechariah the priest. From the word owib comes the word ti met owib, which is priesthood. Priesthood, met owib, and as we mentioned one time before, met, as soon as you see met and a noun here, it is a feminine word, and it takes ti. So ti met owib means priesthood. And in the Old Testament and in the New Testament, it's mentioned too in Hebrews, ti met owib and te Melchizedek. Ti met owib and te Melchizedek, the priesthood of Melchizedek. So ti met owib, as I said, derived the word owib, and met is what, when attached to the noun, it gives you a new meaning, which instead of the word priest, it will be the priesthood itself. Here, there are two words also. This word starts with a O, which is owinam. Owinam means right, your right hand. See this boy here raising his right hand? So owinam means right. Gachi means left. He's raising his left arm here. So owinam means right, and gachi means left. We say about Christ in the creed, when you say the creed, say he sat at the right hand of his Father. He sat off hemsi. As you know, this word, maybe we mentioned it before. Hemsi means to sit down. You can use the word hemsi alone to someone. Tell him sit down, you tell him hemsi. But here off means he in the past. So of hemsi, he sat. Sa owinam, sa means in the direction of, or in direction of, in the right hand or left hand. So of hemsi, sa owinam, he sat at the right. And in Coptic, we don't say the word hand. It is implied inside this word. So of hemsi sa'owinam empefyot, at the right of his father. Pef yot. We know that yot means father. Upef his, so his father. His father. And the M is off. So pef yot. Okay, and this word, as we mentioned several times before, you can use it so many, if we want to say, my father, what do you say? I hope all of you know this. And it is payot. Payot means my father. How about our father, which is Abuna? Peniot. But here, his father, it is pefyot. Let's read it one more time. Afhemsi sa uwinam empefiot. Afhemsi sa uwinam empefiot. Hear this, the thief on the right hand of Christ. The thief means Soni. Soni, this O is a short O. Soni means thief. And P, because it is masculine, so P is Soni. Et sa owinam. Et means who or which is on the right hand. Et sa owinam. P Soni. Et sa owinam. I want to notice this word, Soni, because there's a similar word with the long O, which is Soni. And Soni, what does Soni means? Soni means sister. So when you say Ta Soni, my sister, but you have to use the long O, Ta Soni. If you say Ta Soni, you're not telling her my sister, you're telling her my thief. And I don't think they would like it. So you have to say Ta Soni, not Ta Soni. As we said, Soni means thief. Okay, here we describe the eyes and ears and so on. There's right eye and left eye, right ear and left ear. Eye is Val. So when we say Val in Owinam, means the right eye. As he said here, the word right comes next. So that we begin with Val, which has been eye. Val in Owinam means the right eye. Vad in Gachi means left eye. So Vad in Owinam, right eye. Vad in Gachi, left eye. The ear is Mashg. Mashg means ear. So we have Mashg in Owinam, means the right ear. And Mashg in Gachi means the left ear. So one more. You can use it for other things as well. For example, hand. I hope you remember the word hand, which is jig. So we can say jig in Owinam means my right hand, and jig in Gachi, my left hand. So jig in Owinam, my right hand, jig in Gachi, my left hand. We'll be finishing this episode, and we'll see you in the next episode. Ugai Namadati.